Good morning, students. My name is Yukash Pradhan. So today we are going to learn the second chapter of class 11 CBSE board, that is basic accounting terms. In this chapter we are going to learn some accounting terminology which are used generally in accounts. So let's have a quick view about the accounting terms. So this is the first part of accounting terms. I have not written the complete accounting terminology, that is accounting terms. Few of them have been left out, and I will try to explain you. Now see, first one is business transaction, number 2 event, number 3 account, number 4 capital, number 5 drawings, number 6 liability. So today we are going to learn only the 6 accounting terms. So let's have a quick view. Now what is business transactions? Now in as far as you know, in every business there is some transaction. By the term transaction we means that is economic activity. Now what is economic activity? Economic activity simply means purchase and sale of goods, which you have learned in economics, I think so. So any transaction which involves economic activity is known as business transactions. So whenever there is any transaction in business, it results also in change in financial position. By the term financial position we mean the balance sheet. Now we will learn in detail about the balance sheet afterwards. And transaction must be capable of it must be expressed in terms of money. Non-monetary transactions are not recorded in accounts. I think you have learned in chapter 1 that non-monetary transaction means which cannot be expressed in terms of money are not recorded in accounts. So basically this business transactions have 3 features. It involves economic activity, it results in a change in financial position, then number 3, it must be expressed in terms of money. Like purchase goods, sell goods, money received and money given. All these are what? Business transactions. I am showing you. Business transaction, it involves purchase goods, money received or sell goods and money given. These are all business transactions: selling of goods, money given, purchasing of goods, money received. So now next we are coming to second point, that is event. Now what is an event? I think every business do transaction, but what is the result of that transaction? It is called event. Now event is a what? Result of transaction. As far as you know, whenever you purchase goods or sell goods, there is some income or some loss. ठीक है? Or suppose say you purchase hand sanitizer for ₹40, that is your purchase amount is how much? 40 rupees, and you sell it for ₹50. Now what is the gain or income? That is ₹10. Now this is your what? Event. That is result of transaction have involved in a generating income of rupees how much? 10. Now that is called event. Now let us come to third terminology, that is account. Now this one is very most important, and our subject is also known as accountancy. So you must know it. What is account? Now account means what? It is a record of all the transaction, whatever take place in your business. Every transaction needs to be recorded. Otherwise you will be dubbed by your customers, or you will be in distressed position if you don't record transactions. Now account means recording of transaction in a chronological order. By the term chronological order we mean, can you see it? It is a record of all the transaction in a chronological order. Chronological order means in a sequence manner. Means suppose say today date is 11th June. So first transaction have started from 1st June onwards. So after 1st June if the transaction have taken place on 2nd June, it must be recorded on 2nd June. Then afterwards, we should record the transaction on 5th June. It cannot be that we first record the transaction on 15th June and then we will record the transaction on 5th June. So it should be recorded in a systematic manner. Now every account has two sides. One is called debit side and other is called credit side. It is expressed in a small form DR. DR means debit side. CR means credit side. I will write it. That is debit and this one is known as credit. Now debit side is known as left hand side, LHS, and credit side is known as right hand side. Okay, so debit is written on the left hand side and credit is recorded on the right side. Suppose say it has two parts. See, we will learn in the upcoming chapters about the debit and credit in detail. Right now I am showing only a small version. It has two sides, no? So you have to record the amount here, and any transaction, what is the ledger, you must place in here. Okay, so this is known as credit side and this is known as debit side, amount and the respective what has come up or what has gone out. Okay, we will learn in detail more about the debit side and credit side in the later part, in the later chapters. Now come to that fourth topic, that is capital. Now what is capital? Capital means, as you all can see here, amount invested in the business is known as capital. Now amount invested in the business is known as capital. Means who invests the amount in the business? That is the proprietor, that is the owner. Every person who starts the business initially invests some amount of cash, or you can say goods, into the business, which is known as capital. Now the capital can be in the form of cash, goods, or assets. Suppose say I don't have cash but I have assets, so it can be my capital also. Okay, so this is known as capital. Now come to the sixth part, that is liability. Liability in the general sense, whenever you heard from your business owners, no, especially the, I am little bit sorry, there is a fourth part. After fourth part there is drawings, and after drawings we will learn about the liability. So what do you mean by drawings? Drawings means amount or goods withdrawn by the proprietor for personal use. Suppose say a business owner has grocery shop. He sell it to the customer, also purchase the goods from the wholesaler and sell it to the customer. That is his business. But what if he withdraws the goods for his personal use, means for household purpose? Suppose he has taken the goods for his personal use or in household consumption. That is known as what? Drawings. Now the sixth part, that is liability. Liability means what? Liability I will tell in a simple way. Whenever you heard from the Marwari, dena baki hai. In Assamese will tell baki dibole ase. It means the liability. It means the amount due to outsiders. Outsider means to whom the amount should be paid. That is known as the liability. Now liability can be broadly classified into two types, that is non-current liability and current liability. So non-current liability means non-current means which cannot be paid within a year, means you cannot pay the amount due to outsiders within a year. So example, like you have taken the long term bank loan, you cannot pay it in within a year. Debentures are what basically the instrument, so which have to be paid to the which have to be paid by the company. You will learn in class 12, or you can learn in it in class 11 also in BSc. So non-current liability means the amount which cannot be paid within a year, and second one is current liability. Current liability are those liability which can be paid within a year. You can pay the amount to your due to you within a year is known as current liability. Example are sundry creditors. Sundry creditor means, suppose say I purchase goods from suppose say I purchase the goods from Karnani Brothers, that is a grocery shop located in Jorhat. So on credit means I have not given the cash to the Karnani Brothers for purchasing the goods. I will pay it later on. So they are my what? They are my sundry creditors, and for them we are sundry debtors. You will learn it in later. So for me, Karnani Brothers is the sundry creditor. So I have to pay. This is my current liability, so I can pay within a year. Outstanding expenses. Suppose say the rent which have to be paid for a month. So generally we pay the rent for the month of suppose say June in July. So that is my the rent of June is known as outstanding rent. Bill payable or short-term loans. These are example of current liability. I hope it's clear. Thank you everyone.